Hello, my name is Father Mike Hanifin, pastor at St. Joachim Catholic Church in Costa Mesa, California. I'd like to welcome you to another edition of In Case You Missed It. Today I'd like to talk a little bit about stewardship, and we may have heard of such phrases as being good stewards of the earth. To be a good steward of the earth is, of course, to be ecologically minded, to make sure that we take good care of the place that we live in, pick up our trash, make sure we don't pollute, or those kinds of things. Another way that we are good stewards is by giving back to God. As Christians, we believe that God gives us all things, and so we give back to God in proportion to how blessed we have been. Sometimes we think of stewardship in terms of giving money to the poor, and although, let me tell you, giving money to charitable causes is, I think, a very important virtue for us as Christians. But another thing is that we can be good stewards with our time and with our talents that we have. God gave us our time, He gave us our talents, and it's, we are invited to use those to better serve our fellow human beings. Now, it's kind of interesting here around St. Joachim's is because we're so dependent upon people giving of their time and talent, for the benefit of the church and our fellow parishioners. And one of the things that has impressed me in the last week, people that have come forward to give of their time and energies for the church, and looking for ways to do that and asking us for help on how they might do that. And some very simple things come to mind. Like, for instance, there's a gentleman who I see here often. We have a little grotto out in front of the St. Joachim Church with the Blessed Virgin Mary. And he comes and he throws out the old flowers and puts in new ones. And he brings his little broom and his dustpan. And he cleans up, and his cleaner, he cleans off the surfaces. And I think that is really cool. That's something that I think it needs to be done, but I often don't think of who is going to be responsible for doing that. So he took it upon himself to do that very thing. Another person who gave of their time and energy here was came and was cleaning up the inside of the church. Brought her spray cleaner, was wiping down surfaces. This is a person who's volunteering their time to clean up the church, to make it look nice, and to prepare it for a time we can open the doors. Another thing that really impressed me recently was, our young people in the Mariachi Juvenil, the young people's mariachi band, who came, to do a concert on live stream for our parishioners at home. To entertain them, to sing songs that they would be familiar with, just a little entertainment. These are just a couple of ways of how people have used their time and the talents they've been given to serve God, to serve the church, and to make the world a better place to live. What are you going to do with your time, especially extra time you have on your hands during this pandemic, that you can give back to God as a good steward out of gratitude for the ways that God has blessed you in your own life? Thank you for tuning in today, and God bless you, and I look forward to talking to you again. Bye-bye.